Hey everybody, Omega Alden here. Back again with some oxygen not included. There's one day until an update comes out for this, but you know, I had a blast playing it last Thursday, and I just wanted to hop back in and play it some more. I've done a lot of like research, a little play testing and stuff since the last time. I watched a bunch of some guys' YouTube videos, kind of explaining how to handle some of the mechanics I'm not good at. And so I wanted to just start from scratch and see if I can get like a better colony going than the last time. So I'm going to be starting a new colony. Let's see here. I'm gonna make sure that everything is muted out here. Let's see. We want to start a new regular game. And then, what can we do here? So, what I've learned is, I guess, so at the beginning you want to try to get a guy with, like, science. Then there's the, like, art skill. I forget exactly what it's called. Creativity. So, like, people emphasize creativity, learning, and then from there on out, I think it's just, like, you know, digging, construction, and athletics will get you going early on. All the stats are, in general, useful, but at the beginning, you're going to be spending a lot of time researching. People have said that you want to get a lot of artwork up and running, so you want to have someone who's highly creative that can do that and make some good art to maximize the decor. And yeah, so that's kind of how things go. Let's try to see what we can get here. So this person is good at creativity, or they're all right at least. They're also good at learning. So they cover you know, 2 bases there, but they fart a lot. I'm not really sure. I don't know if I want to put the learning and creativity thing on the same person. So I don't like these mechanics that make you either eat more or breathe more, so I'm going to skip this person even though they have a 9 creativity. That person is decent, but let's see. Is there anything else? We could re-roll this guy over here for a bit just to see what we get. 13 strength. He's so strong. This guy's so strong. Does he even lift? Of course he does. This person might be a good... So, they might be good for getting stuff set up. They're amphibious, they've got a high digging skill. Like, this person could be useful, so I'm going to keep them around. We'll rename them at some point. So I don't like that bottomless stomach. I don't like the ones where you have to breathe a lot. I don't remember what that one's called. Like, there's like 15 positive and negative things you could get, and some of the negatives are, I think, way worse than others. Cooking, creativity, and strength. You know, I think that could be a decent person. Now, I need a scientist. So, let's see what we can get here from rerolls. Just to get things going off on a good start. See, mouth breather is the thing I don't like. This one makes you consume 100 gallons per second more of oxygen. That's too much. That is too much oxygen. No man should need that much oxygen. Loud sleeper is also very annoying. It means you have to, like, put your person off in a separate room. So I'm gonna be ignoring that. Anyone who's in chat right now, if you can come up with a colony name. I'm looking at you, Smoke Char. Come up with a good colony name for me. We have to make that decision soon. So 4 learning, 5 medicine, 3 immunity. This person is decent. I'm going to say that this person is Savoryville. I like it. Alright, let's stay with Savoryville. That reminded me of our buddy Kingsville as well. Let's see. So, or Saverton. Which one do you want, Savoryville? Or I kind of like Savoryville more than Saverton. I like both of them, but it stands out to me. So let's make this Triadonna. Let's make our. Let's see. Let's say cooking, strength, and creativity. Today, this is gonna be our buddy Devio. And then this one, digging, immunity, medicine, creativity. I mean, it doesn't really line up with my boy Smokechar, but I'm just gonna name you Smokechar. Cause you guys are always here, I have to represent you and my crew. It's important business right here. And we're gonna be going into Savoryville. We've got a +4 learning person. We have a creative person who can also cook. And we've got someone who's going to be good at underwater digging. For all the underwater digging I'm going to make Smokechar do. Let's embark. Okay, so this time I want to start by kind of getting my bearings here. We've got some water up in the upper left. We've got water down below us, like a decent amount down below. We might want to try to pool these two together. And then maybe we use this for something else. But yeah, that's a decent setup over there. I kind of need to dig. Let's see. I'll need to get this copper ore. I'll need some algae. There's plenty of algae right here. There's plenty of copper ore. So I think I'm going to be digging largely up in a second after getting down to the water. But I'm going to start by going off in one direction to build some toilets. Some turlets. We got to get turlets for our crew. So let's just expand in this direction right now. First alert, colony needs toilets. That is something we are well aware of right now. So I'm going to build over here and try to make a little toilet system and then have a little place for like wastewater probably over in this area as well. I don't want to get into this polluted like germy area. I don't want to hit this chlorine or anything like that. Rochampo, what's going on, man? How you doing? Let's see. We just got started on our new colony, so we're digging out the first section for some turlets. I want to make tiles here for now just to make it... I think... So I've heard that tiles make you run faster, so that's why I'm just getting them going. Job88, how's it going? You're drunk? Where are you from? Job88 says I'm drunk. Where are you from? I'm from Austin, Texas. I am not currently drunk. Although, I would be, potentially, if I wasn't streaming right now. That's not really true right now. I wouldn't be drinking tonight, probably. But it's good to see you in the chat, Jop88. Let's see. What do we got going on? So we're building out here to build our toilets. That's #1 priority right now. I would like to drop, like, 3 toilets just to try to cover our bases for a while. Job, where are you from, sir? Or madam? Sir or madam? Let's get some washing going because we need to make sure everybody stays clean. Netherlands? That's cool. How do you like it out there? I've always wanted to visit that area of the world, but have never made it out there. Invalid construct. Oh yeah, it'll be valid in a second. That's true. Here in America, it's becoming more and more acceptable in various states for that to happen. What was the layer that made the game look like an extra? Is it this one you're talking about? There's oxygen overlays. There's temperature overlays. That's you doing, Chop Chop? Well, good work, sir. If you're playing at Rochambeau, like the hotkeys are like F1 through F3, but also there's just an overlay grid up here that has all sorts of different things going on it. You got a lot of stuff going that you can't prove, Chop Chop? I understand. All right, let's make these. So this is another thing I learned while watching tutorials. You can actually make these things have a direction to them. So I made these wash basins have a direction of left, which means that anybody that comes from the right side and wants to go this way is gonna have to wash their hands. You got Obama elected. That's good work. He was a good president. All right, let's see. Yeah, dude, Rochambeau, Clay makes some like really cool art decisions in their games. I think I am a pretty big fan. What do we got going on here? So we need to make a pitcher pump somewhere. I kind of like to stick. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna build the pitcher pump down a little bit just to try to. I keep my floors like 4 apart for some reason. It's usually enough room to put like art and other things inside here. Have I heard of the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster? I'm aware. I'm aware of the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. We call it the FSM. Let's see, I want to build a little platform here to also put a bottle emptier down here. He's a Pastafarian for sure, man. You created the church, or you created the Flying Spaghetti Monster? You created it and you also are it? That's some next level stuff right there. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but man, good job. Okay, so now the toilets are up and running. I mean, the wash basins, they can get water. We need to make this empty water back in. That's true, it is a religion to make, kind of take jabs at religion. That is accurate. Alright, so what do we gotta do here? We need to get copper, so let's start heading in this direction and up. I do get it, man. I understand. Alright, let's see here. What do we want to do? We want to go over here. We want to get this copper ore. We also probably need to collect a bunch of this algae. So probably right now it's just going to be a little bit of a little mining adventure. What's going on, Warfare? How you doing? I myself am not really a religious person. Did one of my people eat dirt and get food poisoning? Maybe. They kind of do what they want to do, and I gotta get to this copper ore to be able to start researching. And I was gonna build the beds up on this layer probably. So yeah, I will be building beds and a research thing shortly. But I need to get need to get some materials on here. Need to get my material on. I guess we could build our little houses up here, maybe. Our little Betty beds. Wait, I don't want to dig that out. Cancel that. I wanted to tile this. Not in the first 2 cycles. Yeah, there's no, like, I don't know when's a good time to get beds, but it seems like they don't get too unhappy about not having beds right away. Give me all this copper here. And a little bit of algae in here. Yeah, I mean, it's way different, but you get, like, there's aspects of, like, each game within each of their other games, man. They have a consistent kind of feel to them. Clay games. Narcoleptics are cool. That's it. Like, as far as negative traits go in this game, that's actually one of my favorites to have. I think it's kind of the easiest to deal with. I really hate the ones that make you breathe more or make you eat more. Alright, so at this point we do have a little bit of materials, right? We can build our station, but we need to have power generation going first, so let's put a little hamster wheel down. Let's put a tiny battery next to it. And then let's put our research station along with it. So someone's gonna go make those at some point. Wait, if you hide their beds, they'll still work during the night? I didn't know that you could do that with narcoleptics. Oh yeah, I need wires going. Let's see. So we're getting some resources here. Let's dig over here as well. I want to get a bunch of this algae. Wait, I don't want to dig these up. They generate my oxygen, and I'd like to keep my oxygen. If they can't reach their bed, they'll keep working. Oh, okay. I thought they just started freaking out or something. Oh, no, they nap on the ground, don't they? But if they have a bed, they don't nap on the ground? That's a weird change. Gotcha. Well, that seems like a decent thing to look for in the future. Let's all sleep on this delicious oxy light. Layering up my base here a little bit. I think that napping on the ground gives you stress, man. I'm not sure. Or maybe it's that beds like better reduce stress. I know that taking care of your people reduces stress, so I don't know if it adds stress by doing it or if it just doesn't remove the stress. They get a hurt back? I guess I can understand that too. No research. Alright, so let's start our research off with some basic farming. I want to build out like a little area here to put kind of waste stuff. I don't know how big I want to make it. Let's see. I'd like to make it bigger than I can, but that's gonna go into the, yeah, that'll be a bad situation if I knock into that. So let's see. I want it to have a compost heap. So I could put a compost heap here. I want it to have... what do you call it? I want it to have a thing that we can dump stuff off at. So I guess I could drop that here. And then just build kind of... I guess it doesn't need to go this far down. But this is just going to be a little area for wastewater. Let's clear this out. We'll need to put some ladders in here to make this work. Well, wait, will this work if I put a ladder there and then put like a bottle emptier here? I'm not positive if that'll work. And then also I'd need like a ladder to go down along the side. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm gonna give it a shot. They'll build it eventually when they feel like it. But basically the idea is to put like the compost thing over here so that they have to cross past the wash basin after they deal with it. And also this is where all the waste stuff will go. In theory, that'll work out for us. Our oxygen is looking real good right now. Even though the game is telling us that it's not. The game says we need a food source. That's probably true. I don't know how long I can go without picking up actual food, though. Would you stop dropping sand on the ground, please? Yeah. That's why I set these, there's something I learned since the last time I streamed, is that you can set the wash basins to be one direction. And I set it when they're I think it should be when they're leaving the... Okay, yeah. So when they're going from right to left, they should be forced to use these things. Wait, okay. Can you stop just dropping things on the the wash basin, please? That seems like the most productive thing here for keeping our place clean, don't you think? You gotta be an after washer, because you get all the germs when you go over here, and then you clean the germs off when you leave. Don't dig up these plants. Okay, let's leave these plants. Cancel digging this. Cancel this and this and this. Can I harvest these things? I usually end up digging up the plants and then making food through the like mush masher thing. That's true, man. The problem is that, you know, going both ways is if you wash on both directions, you're being wasteful here. You're gonna end up wasting a bunch of water, and water is such a scarce resource here that they can live with a little dirtiness. We'll get them showers at some point, man. Alright, let's get another friend in here. Let's see what we got. Diver's lung, early bird, but... bottomless stomach. I don't like bottomless stomach. Ho! These are bad. These are bad negatives. I don't really want to have to say no to somebody, but these are just... Loud sleeper, that means I have to send them into a room all by themselves. If you just make mealwood, you don't need to use water for food. What about all the water that goes into making mealwood? Doesn't that take water to grow? Dude, Look at these negatives, though, man. Air consumption rate plus 100 gallons per second. Needs an extra 500 calories for this. This seems like he's got good stats, but I think I might have to pass on these guys, even though, I mean, I guess I can't really pass, and if I'm gonna, might as well screw myself and take the one who eats the most. I don't like this person, but I'll pick him up. Oh yeah, you're probably right. I see the eyelashes. I thought it was a black dude at first, but then yeah, the eyelashes. Ruby. I don't know if I'm gonna take him though. The stats seem really good. All right, we'll take him. Does anyone want to be named for this this replicant, duplicant, different thing? Because the new duplicant means a new name, so, Rochambeau. No thank you. Okay. I'm gonna name this after, well, this is gonna be named JopJop88 then. Come on, game, let me type the P without bringing up the, interfaces. Alright, Jop, you're in here, man. Well, it's not Ruby anymore, now it's you. But you like a girl named Ruby, that's cool. But now I gotta make up for all the wasteful oxygen usage and food consumption. Please go get our printing press back functional. There we go. It's up and running. Oxygen's still looking strong for us. We're getting copper ore. She does have really good stats. That's true, Rochambeau. She consumes like 50% more food and oxygen. But I do need another person, and all the choices were... They all had like a negative of some sort associated that I didn't really like. So we're going to turn this into our little bed area. I'm going to make 4 beds for now because that's how many guys we got. So tonight we'll be able to sleep in a cot. Oh! Well, 2 of us can sleep in a cot. The other 2 get to sleep on the ground still. How's our research going? We're nearly done with that one. Yeah, I was gonna make it bigger and then turn it into a bedroom. I didn't want to knock this out. I guess I can just put up walls for any reason. I can drop it right here. Put a couple doors. Also make a door for the toilet. That's a good idea. Turlets! You need a door over there. We need to be able to get up here. No research is selected. We gotta fix that. Let's see. I want to get advanced research opened up for the supercomputer. We have the ability to make our compost now, right? Where's that at? Oh yeah, here. So I want to put a compost in here. I kind of want to prioritize this little area right here. Can you guys go build this out, please?